Hello there! My name is Lindsey, and in this video I will show you how the lessons and strategies that I've learned from my artistic endeavors guide and improve the way I approach challenges for my robotics team. My art has shown me that life is not a straight line. The goal is not always to get where you are going as fast as you can. In fact, it can be seen as quite the opposite. I believe that life should be spent building skills and solidifying knowledge by practice, then taking that knowledge to do great things. Memorizing facts might work well for a quiz, but if you want to be able to apply your knowledge, you must understand it inside and out. Through my painting, I've learned to not be blinded by my pride. When working on a piece, I can't be afraid to go over a section that I thought was done. It's easy to get stuck if you believe you've already achieved perfection. I have to be willing to accept that I can improve my piece. Letting go creates space for new ideas. You can't fill a cup that's already full. Painting has taught me that results are not everything. Even when I am dissatisfied with the end result of a piece, my time was not wasted. Through the experience, I was able to learn what worked and what did not. This may even be more valuable than a piece that turned out great, because it improves how I approach future projects. For example, my robotics team's competition bot, which we named Disco. Disco was designed to pick up, transport, and deposit discs for the Vex Spin-Up Challenge. My team spent months in construction, and just 2 weeks before the competition, he still wasn't working. It was time to improvise. Given the time constraint, starting over was not an option. We had to work with the bot that we had and find a new way to leverage the structures that we had already built to achieve our goals. Just as in my painting, I had to identify the areas that I had to paint over and reimagine. One major issue is that the disc got stuck beneath the chain as the bot was trying to expel it. I kept the lifting system that we had, but, ditching the instructions, found some smaller sprockets that left more room under the chain and prevented it from getting stuck. It wasn't in the manual, but in the spirit of creativity, that I found a way. The process was not a straight line. Even though we had spent countless hours on the bot, we had to be willing to undo and rework some parts to solve the problem. Letting go creates space for new ideas. At the time of filming, my team has not yet competed with Disco. However, regardless of how we do at the competition, I've gained invaluable insight from working with Disco this season. On the surface level, I've learned new means of construction. Who knew you could screw into a shaft collar if you removed the screw it came with? I challenged the idea of what a base frame should look like and used pieces, especially the chains, in ways I never had before. On a deeper level, I learned how to manage a team of people and delegate tasks. In previous group projects, I used to take the lead and do the majority of the work myself so that it would be up to my standard. The time crunch of this project forced me to pick tasks for each member of the team that matched their skill set. This helped me to realize the importance of teamwork and develop my leadership skills. Finally, the season reaffirmed for me why I continue to love robotics after 6 years of participation. It reminded me how fun and rewarding it is to work with a team to solve a problem, and I value the opportunity to express my engineering and artistic skills in the same arena. Let's take a step back and consider why all of this is important. As someone who is preparing for a career in engineering, more specifically astronautical engineering, I know it will not be enough just to memorize facts. Building rockets that are lighter, faster, and stronger is nothing like Legos. There is no construction manual. In my career, I will be able to merge my creativity and my knowledge to excel in any new situation. My creativity will allow me to see the underlying meaning and the depths of the knowledge, rather than just the knowledge itself. These two apparently opposite parts of my life continue to influence and improve each other, giving me the ability to approach problems from a place of balance. Thank you, Mass Academy, for considering my application. I hope to see you soon.